Hi guys, so today's video is, the title is I'm a fake YouTuber because I feel like just that. Like I feel so fake and I felt so fake for a minute now. Let me start off by saying I'm 20 years old. I just turned 20 like a week ago. And I'm in that weird space in my life where you're too young to just do whatever you want, then again you're too old to just be going around doing whatever you want. Like I'm in that middle stage, you know what I mean? Like you're too young, but again you're too old, if you get what I'm saying. So basically I'm going into adulting and it's been a lot of pressure to just simply get my shit together. And what does that have to do with me being a YouTuber? Now, for a while now, I've been feeling like I just don't want to have this channel. I want to do YouTube. I love doing YouTube. I love editing videos. I love posting the videos and you guys commenting and communicating with y'all. But what I don't love is feeling like I have to get this video out. I have to do this sort of video. I just want to simply do whatever I want. I just wish that people would support me in doing that. But I feel like a lot of times I do try to do whatever I want, and I'll do like a reaction video and then people will comment under the reaction video like, but can I get a makeup tutorial on this? And I'm like, I just worked so hard in this video, you get asking for a makeup tutorial. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able for people to like every type of video, and I feel like people just don't know me on YouTube, and people just don't even care about getting to know who I am. Yes, I do makeup. Yes, I'm kind of talented at it, but there is a person under this beat face. You know what I mean? I like certain things that you guys don't know. I just want to be more personable than just coming on here faking it and doing makeup or whatever. So, one thing I'm going to tell you guys about me opening up is something that happened to me very recently, and it's hard for me to talk about. On May 9th, I was at home just chilling, about to do a video, about to do a makeup video that I had a lot of pressure to do because a lot of people wanted to see it. So I was setting up my setup to do a makeup video. Out of nowhere, I felt like I was dizzy. And this was weird because I sit down, obviously I sit down in my videos, and I just felt dizzy, and I'm like, why am I feeling dizzy? Like, this is weird. So I got up, I'm like, maybe it's because I didn't eat all day. Let me go eat something. I just had coffee for the morning. That's very important. And so I just got up and I went to go get a glass of water, and I was drinking my glass of water, but I felt like I still couldn't breathe. And then I started to get confused. Like, I started, like, my brain was foggy. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I would walk into the kitchen and be like, why would I be in? Why was I in here? Or like, I would ask myself stuff and not really know the answers to that I know for sure. You get what I'm saying? I just felt like I was going crazy, basically. And then I felt this god awful, like I felt this awful feeling in my stomach, sort of like a stomach ache or something, mixed with like heartburn, like just something really weird. And I felt like, what was going on? I felt like I was poisoned. Like my body was poisoned and my mind was poisoned. I don't know if this is making any type of sense, but I felt like this. And then I told my mom. I went in my mom's room. If you guys don't know, my mom can't walk. So and it was just me and her in the house. So if something was to happen to me in my room, she wouldn't even know. So I went in her room just in case I did fall down or like faint, because I felt like I was gonna faint. So if I like fell down, because I was so dizzy and confused, if I fell down, she would at least know and then call the cops for me. So I went in her room and I was telling her, and then she was like, well, what do you think it is? And she's like asking me, do I take drugs? And I'm like, what? I don't take drugs. You know me. I don't do any type of drugs. I don't smoke pot. I don't drink alcohol. I don't take any pills. Nothing like that. So I just started getting really scared because I don't know what's going on with me. So I just started crying and shaking, and I'm crying and shaking. So I call the cops because I'm just scared. I don't know. I think I'm just losing my mind. So I call the ambulance, and they come, and I'm like getting my stuff ready to go in the ambulance, and then I forget what I'm even wearing. I walk out the house with some like brown leggings and a big t-shirt with no bra, like, and I took my keys and my wallet. Like, I didn't even really know what I was doing. You get what I'm saying? I was just focused on sorry, I was just focused on like getting my insurance card and my ID and my keys. And then after, the guy opened the, like, I opened the door for the ambulance, and then he was like, "Hi, are you the one who called?" Because he saw that I was crying, and I was like, "Yes," like yes. And then he was like, "Are you okay?" And then I was like, "I don't know." And then I started crying more because I literally didn't know if I was okay. And I was just telling him like, "I'm confused, I don't know." And then he was like, "Okay." And then they took me in the ambulance, and they asked me, this hurt me a lot, because they asked me, "Oh, are you home alone? Like, is someone coming with you?" And I was like, "No one's coming with me." And they was like, "Does anyone know you're leaving?" I was like, "Oh, my mom's here, she knows I'm leaving." He was like, "She's not coming with you?" I was like, "No, she can't walk." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." So then I went in the ambulance. They gave me oxygen. He was talking to me like, "Oh, have you been stressed lately? Like, how do you feel?" And basically he said, "I think you're having a panic attack. I think you're having an anxiety attack." And then I was like, "Okay, but I've never, I know I have anxiety, but that's like the end of the story." Basically what happened was, after that, he gave me some oxygen. I calmed down in the ambulance. I got to the place, and I felt like, I don't know if you guys ever had an anxiety attack, like a really bad anxiety attack, but like, it's like a wave that just like sweeps your body away, and then you feel very weird afterward. Like, you feel like you feel like it's an after feeling of having an anxiety attack, and you literally feel like you just lose your mind and your whole shit. Like, I don't know how to explain, but anyway, I was at the hospital. This was the worst night of my life, basically, because I was stuck in the ER all day long. In the middle of the ER is not somewhere you put someone that just had an anxiety attack. Like, basically, I have anxiety. Was diagnosed with anxiety that day. Psychiatrist came to talk to me, and I have anxiety. I have an anxiety disorder. And I've always knew I had anxiety, but I've always put it off. Like, "Oh yeah, everyone gets a little anxiety. Everyone gets a little stressed. Like, it's whatever. It'll go away. I just need to eat right and sleep right and do these things, and you know, it'll get better." And I kept telling myself, "I don't need help. Like, I don't need help. It's not anything. It's gonna go away." And instead, it got worse, and it led to this day. I've never shared this on my channel, but my mom suffers from multiple sclerosis. Now, she can't walk and she can't really sit up, so I help her a lot, and with the help of my sisters and brothers. But lately, usually people have like a home health aide, like a person that comes and that helps them out and stuff like that. She didn't have anyone this week, because sometimes people come and they just either treat her like shit, or just are rude, or just don't do their job. So we always have to go through home health days all the time. But at this time, my mom's like, "I don't want anyone. Like, I'm just tired. I don't want to deal with anyone." So I was helping her for this week, and it was just really stress. It's a really hard job, like, taking care of another human being. I don't want it to seem like, oh, it's a burden, because I love my mother and I love being able to be there to help her, but sometimes it's just a lot, and I just I can't lie about that. It's just, sometimes it is a lot. So that's what was happening this week. All this stuff, I guess, built up. The thing about the anxiety attack was, it happened when I was completely calm. Like, I wasn't like at the heat of an argument, or like feeling sad. Like, I was about to just do a video, and then boom, like, it came out of nowhere. So I've ever since then been so scared of having another anxiety attack. I've been cutting down on caffeine. I think it might have had something to do with the fact that I had a cup of coffee that morning, but I've been cutting down on caffeine, and I've been trying to get more sleep and eat better, more fruits and vegetables, and drink more water. But I still haven't spoken. I was supposed to follow up with psychiatrist outside of the hospital, like a follow-up appointment, but I've never went. And something is stopping me just because like people and I tell people about this, they're like, don't you want to be careful like what you tell them, because you know you can end up in a really horrible place like a psych hospital, and like you don't want to tell people that because you want certain jobs when you grow up. And it's like, what? Like, people don't know that I don't care about a job. I can't have a job. Like, my mental health is so important. Like, none of that even matters. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like your body. If you don't have good health, you can't go to work if you're dying. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're dead, you can't go to work anymore. So you have to take care of your body. That's like very important. And just like you have to take care of your body, you have to take care of your mind. So, and a lot of times, I don't know if, of course I didn't tell you guys, but I went through high school and I did an extra year, and it was really hard for me because I was working, going to school at night, helping my mom, and just it was so much stress. I've been through so much, but it was so much stress. But the thing was, everyone gets stressed, but the thing is how you deal with that stress. And I wasn't dealing with that stress. I was just letting it consume me, basically. And yes, it's something I can't control. Like, I always overreact in things. I'm scared of like everything, and you know, I don't really leave my house much. And it's been really hard because half the time I feel like I'm out of my mind, and I just wish I was regular, and I wish I was a normal person. During this week, I had videos to upload that I was supposed to upload, and I'm like, I can't work, like I can't do it. Like, I can't. I'm like a person that's like, never give up. Keep pushing through. Keep doing what you have to do. But after I got out the hospital, they told me I have to take a few days from work, which is my YouTube, a few days from work and from school. So I took these few days. I stayed off of social media. I stayed off of YouTube. I didn't film anything. And I've just been cutting back on things. Like, I used to have so much things in my day to do, like clean the house, help my mom, do a YouTube video, edit a YouTube video, have it up. Like, I don't know, maybe my problems don't seem that bad, because plus I'm worried about school, you know, college. I'm worried about getting a job outside of YouTube, and stressing about not having a job and not having enough money and trying to get money and trying to, you get what I'm saying? Like, all these things. And if you don't sit back and just take a breath, you can lose your mind. And basically, that's why I'm just asking you guys if you can just stand by my side while I try to do YouTube in the way that won't put so much stress on me. Now, like, I want to do YouTube. I want to continue doing YouTube, but I don't want to have to do makeup videos. Some days I don't feel like doing my makeup. And sometimes I don't feel like doing a makeup tutorial. Sometimes I feel like just sitting down and talking with you guys. Like, that's all I want to do. I don't know if that makes me a bad YouTuber or just a lazy person, but it's so much someone can take, and everyone can take different levels of things. So it's probably YouTubers that do more than what I do every day and then can just take it. But me, I tried to take it and I ended up in the hospital. So I just need to take a breath and do more for me. I did a video on overcoming my anxiety, and I'm still trying to do that, and I'm still on that journey, trying to get out there, trying to make friends. I actually have a new friend. Her name is Ashley, and she's awesome. She's such a great person. I've reconnected with the old friend, my old best friend Colleen, and she's so awesome. So I'm trying to, you know, get back into like healthy environments around healthy people, fresh air, and just health, like mental health, and just relaxing and just relaxing. Any other 20-year-old that's out there that's having problems trying to balance the whole world on your shoulders, like, I hope this helps someone that at least know you're not going through it alone. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going through it alone. We're all struggling with something. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I love you guys so much and see you guys next time.